This is a new episode of Education Exchange from the great city of Iowa City. And I am Hani Al-Qari, your producer and host of this program. To my left side is Elwi April Harris, my co-host tonight. And we would like to welcome the great program that North Central Junior High is introducing to our school community in Iowa City. And this SSIKED program is a very important program that joins the knowledge, education, and diversity together and inspired by student work and their motivation. To my right side is one of the great leaders of our school community, Colby Miller. And I would like to start tonight's show by congratulating him for his role as assistant principal of West High during the last many years. And your contribution was immense to the progress of the school. And for you, you deserve a lot of credit. And for this, I think we are expecting the same role from the principal of North Central Junior High. Colby Miller took over this year. This is your first year there. And we are expecting a lot of progress, a lot of advancement, and a lot of achievements. And you suggested that we introduce Sabrina Shields tonight, one of your right-hand helpers, and she is the leader of this activity that we call SSIKED.
Right.
So please introduce Sabrina and tell us something about her role with you.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Hani, for having us here today. It's always an honor, and we look forward to this opportunity every year. My transition over to North Central this year has been a smooth one, and the community, the staff, the students have been great in helping me transition over. The one thing that has really stuck out to me coming over to North Central is the community aspect of everything. And one of our leaders in our building that have led that charge has been Mrs. Shields, and she takes on a lot of different roles at North Central. But I would say overall, the theme that she brings to our school is the sense of belonging and acceptance, and she helps kids no matter what their background is, no matter their situation. So her official title is a family student advocate, an SFA at North Central, but her role goes well beyond just being a student family advocate. As you can see, the students she's brought along today play a major role in that. So
they are the real heroes of
absolutely.
The program, right?
Absolutely. So they keep her busy, and but I know she enjoys every minute she gets to spend with the students.
So let us invite her to introduce them one
Absolutely.
at a time. Yeah, go ahead.
So Sabrina Shields.
All right, so we have Kaylee Addison, we have Shinita Rush, Diamond McDaniels, and Quincy Yagnow. They are all 8th graders at North Central.
So they are graduating this year, right?
Yes.
And they are going to West High, usually some of them, or Liberty.
They will be going to Liberty.
Oh, good, good. So they are enjoying a new school. They are going to be the first troopers to start a new school. That's wonderful.
Right. The exciting piece about that is they will be the first class that will have gone all 4 years through Liberty. So they'll be the first graduating class to have gone.
So they left the former assistant principal of West High to another West High official, who is Kebby. That's the
right.
the principal there. So that's wonderful. Sabrina, I would like you to tell me something. What does the word SSIKED stands for?
Okay, so SSIKED, SSIKED, is Successful Students Inspired Through Education and Diversity. Now, this group is started at West High. So in my work with the students, I wanted them to have a club that they can join once they went to West High. and there were some cultural issues going on. So I asked Maria Martin at West if she minded if we started a junior high group. So we have worked a lot together. She helps me with how to recruit and how to talk about different diverse issues. So now this is our third year of SSIKED at North Central.
And Sabrina, what is SSIKED mission, the goal? What is the goal for the program?
So the goal is, number one, to prepare them for high school, because a lot of times I have heard that some students don't feel that they're prepared. Also to tell them the importance of their GPA. So my requirement is that they have a 2.5 GPA. If they do not, then we sit down and make a plan. And then also to help influence them, hopefully, to go to college.
And what are some of the activities that you provide for the kids?
So we meet once a week during their lunch period, and sometimes I order pizza for them. That really gets them going and coming to the meeting. And also we recently opened our concession stand during basketball games or wrestling meets, and that was to raise funds for the group. Now recently we went to Des Moines to I'll Make Me a World Education Day, and for them they said it was a great time because they got to bond with students that they don't usually talk to. Just because they're of the same race doesn't mean they're automatically friends, so that trip brought them closer together.
Well, let us go now to the real heroes, right? So who would like to start with Diamond or Shanita or?
Diamond?
Okay, let's start with Diamond. The central figure on the stage tonight. Everybody will see you tomorrow on YouTube, by the way, the whole world. So I'm not scaring you, but I'm so proud that you are doing what you're doing. So tell me, what is the most important thing that you learned from being a member of this group? Most important thing.
That's a good question.
Well, now you are a member of this activity, right? What did you learn by being part of this activity in the school?
I learned
Make
a lot
new
of
friends,
stuff.
feel more confident about yourself. Give me some lights about what you benefit from being a member of the school.
I feel like I used to be really scared to say what's on my mind and, tell people how I feel, but now,
You're more open
yeah.
to others. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So, in other words, this help you feel more confident about yourself, more assured about yourself, right? And why do you think that you had this feeling before? The feeling that you cannot participate or you don't have the motive to open up to others?
My friend Shanita.
Oh, so she urged you to join?
I mean, no, I joined myself, but she makes me not afraid to say anything really.
So she was supportive.
So the connection that you've made in this program has given you all sorts of confidence in yourself to go out there into the classrooms and through the school hallways and speak to your peers and maybe raise your hand in class to help support your education. That's wonderful.
I would like to talk a little more about Diamond. She's being quite shy right now. Diamond came to North Central last year, and she was very quiet. She did not want to talk much. This year, I see a different Diamond. During Black History Month, we do daily announcements.
Right.
She's one of the first ones that comes up to get on the intercom, which can be very intimidating because you're speaking to all of the students and staff of the school. And she reads the announcements, and she stays on top of me to make sure that I have what's needed for her to do the announcements. So, and she's always just very helpful when it comes to different activities.
So you've taken it to a whole new level, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Well, you have to be very proud of the progress that you made. That's wonderful. So you are the supportive, Shanita, you are the supportive person.
Yes, sir.
So let us talk about your role in this group. What do you do?
I don't really know. I like to talk a lot, so
You like to talk a lot. Let us hear some. Let us hear some. What would you like to talk about? Talk about anything that comes to your mind. Anything.
I don't know. I just like to talk about, I really like that there's a group for diverse people. I like talking about African Americans and Black History Month and everything.
What do you mean by diversity? Let us tell our audience what diversity is.
Well, really, when I think of diversity, I think of like Mexicans, Hispanics, Black people, African Americans.
So people from all colors, from all cultures, from all accents, all together would make one nice, beautiful flower bouquet, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Kelly, tell me something that you benefited from being part of this group.
I don't know. Let's see the question. I don't.
Kaylee, can you talk a little bit about, we were talking earlier before the program, what was your role in really keeping SSIKED going?
So my sister joined psych last year, and I just come to the meetings and I just started liking it, and then I just kept asking me, she was, are you gonna do psych ed? You do psych ed? Because I kind of liked it from last year when my sister did it, so I was like, okay, I want to try it too, because I didn't know if she was going to continue doing it or she was going to stop. So I just asked her every day we should just start it this year and keep it going. So.
And one of the leaders of the group is Quincy, right?
Sir.
So, sir, I would like you to tell again our audience what's positive about this activity.
I feel like at our school, how it's like majority white people or like one color. Diverse people kind of get like picked aside, or like you guys are different than everybody else. So it's good to have a group that is active in the school and can show like we can be part of whatever and make just as big of an impact as anybody else in the school.
So you bring people from being marginal into the leadership role, right?
So,
Which is very important. Sabrina,
Yes.
can you tell me now about the number of boys versus girls in the group?
Oh, wow, that is a good
I mean,
question. I would definitely say we have more boys.
we have more boys.
Yes, because we, like they mentioned, we have children from all races, but we have a smaller number of minority girls than we do boys. And then some children did decide that this is not a group for them, and that's fine with me. It's definitely voluntary. I want those to come who are interested, because we do talk about some sensitive subjects relating to race, stereotypes, things of that nature. So I want everyone to be comfortable. And the one thing that they told me is that they were happy that there was a safe place where they can discuss that.
That's wonderful. I went to West High School and graduated in 2004, and I, being a minority, Filipina, I wish that we had this type of a program or group, and maybe we had and I just was kind of oblivious to it, but I was super busy with activities, but I wish there was a program like this, or for me to join, because there was a little bit of that fear in me, and just like Diamond, I was also very shy, very, very shy, and so it would have helped tremendously, you know, and put me in a place where I would be confident and loved being in class fully. What are some things that you come across as far as, you know, when the children come in and you guys have your outing or meeting or programs, what are some of the issues that might arise or are brought up from the kids themselves?
So one of the recent issues with the election were some students were very concerned and coming in my office almost daily saying they thought that they were going to be deported or things of that issue. So then I wanted to talk to them, number one, about stereotypes, because I know a lot of times kids will get mad at a teacher and say, this teacher is racist. So that's one issue that we discussed. What is racism and what does that look like? And then what is stereotypes and what does that look like? Because a lot of times kids intermingle the words, and I definitely want them to understand the difference.
Colby, as a leader of this school, tell me about your feeling about this group and how it's going to evolve in the future.
Right. Well, my feelings about the SSIKED program, really, it's the helpful thing for me was coming from West High, where Maria Martin had built a very solid foundation and a strong SSIKED program. I knew all of the benefits that came along, the connectedness kids felt to school, the academic achievement, the leadership roles. There wasn't anything negative about the program. So I've always told myself from day one, if Sabrina comes to me and asks for something, my answer needs to be yes. We need to do everything we can to empower this group, to make them feel connected to the school. And any way we can build it and make it bigger than it currently is, we certainly want to foster that and embrace that. So I think with also our changing demographics next year, with our boundary changes in the district, we are going to be more diverse, which is a good thing. And I think that's going to help students that are coming to us from different cultures, different backgrounds. This is going to be a nice bridge for them to transition and make them feel connected immediately instead of looking around for how do I fit in here. This is a group I think that welcomes kids open arms and brings them in and really builds that sense of community in our school.
I would like to ask you, Diamond and Quincy, Shanida and Katie, how do your parents feel about you being in this group? I mean, are your parents supportive?
Yeah,
You feel that they are supportive?
yeah,
And you go them and talk to them about what you do?
yeah. I talk to my mom, my grandma, and my sister about it a lot.
So she's happy with what you're doing?
Yeah.
How about you, Shanita?
My parents are very supportive of this program.
And Quincy?
I don't think my mom knows that it's like more than like.
She's
what it
familiar
is.
with the program?
Yeah, but I don't think that she knows that it's like as big as it is. Like,
Okay.
Do parents get involved as well?
At the end of the year, last year we started our first diversity dinner, and that's where I had the students bring in a dish from their culture, and then the parents also came. And when you brought up that you're a Filipino child, you made me think of one of our students from last year who was also very shy and quiet, but he said being in SSIKED made him, number one, embrace his race and ethnicity. And then he brought so much food to the dinner. I was just shocked. And he just told me, thank you for this group, because he just wasn't in tune with his race. And now he felt more accepting and willing to learn more. So he was going to ask his parents to teach him their language.
I'm not surprised by that he brought so much food. So I'm glad that you guys were able to enjoy my culture's food, because that is like that's what we are known for. So.
Yeah, every time I get a message from Elvi on my Facebook, it's about food, you know, and the picture of the plate and all the goodies there. Well, that's wonderful. So, as you look at the screen that's in front of me now, and you look at our faces, and it's Colby is a minority guy here, right? I mean, we are the majority, you know, all of us. And yeah, the word minority and majority doesn't mean much, as a matter of fact, you know. and things changed all over generations and who knows what. But Quincy, I would like you to tell me about the fact that you are today representing all the boys in your school among all these wonderful ladies. You know, how the hell does it feel? You
So
know?
lucky.
It's not really anything serious. I just think, like, compared to the rest of them, I'm there more. It's just they got things to do, so I'm here.
And tell me about, do you see any difference in kind of action between boys and girls in your group?
I mean, not particularly, just
Yeah, the same. They go beyond the gender differences, right? Yeah, that's beautiful. When people don't look at each other, oh, I'm a boy, you're a girl, you can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. No, we are human beings regardless of who is female, who is male, right? Which is really good. That's what my point was. I want to know from you how boys feel sharing with girls the same activity, you know. Diamond, from now, what's your feeling about the future? What would you like to be 20 years from now? Like if you close your eyes and dream a little bit and see Diamond 10, 15 years, 20 years from now, who do you see?
Well, well, if I do that, I can't see nothing, but I can, like, I want to be probably somebody to help people.
You want to work in helping people,
Yep.
just like roles like medicine, nursing, education, teaching, something like that? So you want to work with the public, right? With the people. Try to not only help them, but support their cause too. Huh? That's noble. How about you, Quincy? Tell me about your dreams.
it's not really anything in particular. It's just I want to be known and I want to be successful. And
That's very ambitious and very, very nice. I want to be known, you know. He wants his role to be known. People talk about Quincy's contribution to the community. That's wonderful. Katie, tell me about your dreams in the future.
I want to be like successful in life, and like I want everybody to like know me for what I did like in the past and in the future and stuff. Like, yeah.
Leave a legacy of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wants people to know her for who she does, not who she is. That's beautiful, you know. They forget who you are, what color, what gender, what do you do to your community, which is so beautiful.
It's admirable.
Yeah. You want to be known for your deeds.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Shanita.
I want to do like what Miss Shields does. She's really there for everybody in the school. So
Can you raise your voice a little bit?
Yeah.
So
I want
that-
to do what Miss Shields does. She's like there for everybody in the school, and she supports all the students.
That's great. But about yourself, your role, would you like to be doing what in the future?
I don't know.
Diamond told us that you are very supportive of your friends, right? Already, she mentioned that. So what role do you see yourself in 10 years, 15 years from now?
I don't know. Probably a counselor or something.
Counselor, working with Mr. Miller?
Sure.
You have to wait for her now. But he probably will be superintendent somewhere, and he can call you. He said, okay, I have a position for you, Shanita. Come. I remember you on TV in the year 2017. You said that you want to be a counselor, and now I am the superintendent in Kansas City, and I'm going to give you a position. It can happen, right? And that's what I'm talking to you about, your dreams. You have to be able to dream. And once you dream, believe me, your dream will come true. You are a wonderful group of people, and you have great leaders, Sabrina and Mr. Miller, and I cannot envy you more for this. And I would like to thank you very much for being here. That was a delight. And as I say that, I have to give you credit for suggesting that we shed the light on the real heroes in your school, the ones that are here and the ones that didn't have a chance to come. And I would like to thank Elwi, my co-host here, and John Karhoff, Michael Peterson, and of course the great people from Public Access TV, especially Trenton and Keaton and Professor Michaela and Judea and all these people, and Dr. G for offering us all this beautiful facility to do our education program all year long. And on this note, I would like to say goodbye. This program will be on Channel 18, Channel 21, as well as Channel 118, 6, and 7. If you have the Mediacom machine, we have to say that. And if you have high resolution, you go to the 800, but the easiest way is to go to YouTube. Tonight will be there. So you can watch yourself, and you can be proud of yourself and proud of the fact that Mr. Miller has selected you to be on the stage talking to our Iowa City community tonight. And to our audience, thank you very much. Enjoy the beautiful city of Iowa City, and goodbye.